Super awkward Funcast. You're listening to the Super Awkward Funcast. Yeah.
And for the record, my Twitter handle is literally no one for president, so it shouldn't be no shock to anyone that I don't like either candidate. If you're new here, I do not like Trump as a president. And I don't like Kamala Harris as a future president. I don't even like her as the vice president, and I don't like Biden as the president, and I don't like what's happening in the Middle East. I don't like Israel, what they're doing. So that's where the right loses me. So the left, there's no left or right. But anyway, like the different groups of the same place, same organization, they lose me at certain things. So the things that they lose me at specifically would be the right loses me at Israel. They love Israel, usually. They hate Hamas, blah, blah, blah. I recognize that Hamas wouldn't exist without Israel's interference and propping them up and funding them and founding them, basically, because they didn't want to deal with the PLO. So the PM would do that. And a lot of that was Netanyahu. I recognize also that Netanyahu was supposed to be in a corruption trial and never got to go, and then extended the period of not having trials during COVID. Used that to his advantage for his own selfish reasons. And is not much different than what they view Trump as on the other side. Okay, and then the other parts, the other people are too crazy about the climate change thing for me, in so much that there's a scam going on and they're continuing it all the time, and it doesn't make sense what they like put rules on. So like, no straws, right? No more plastic straws or whatever. We have these crappy paper straws and shit. Recycled straws. I don't have a problem with that. I have recycled toilet paper. I don't give a shit. But we have all that. But you have plastic cups. No plastic bags. Plastic cups. So, and plastic packaging on everything. So it's just a little pick and choosy for me. Then there's the immigration thing where no one wants to do anything about it, or they want to go extreme on it on one side and then not extreme on the other, and also put bills together that are omnibus, that have all these like other things that we have to fund, including a lot of money laundering operations, including Ukraine and Israel and everything in there. I don't agree with that. And at this point, they're both the war party, but the bigger war party at this point, amazingly, is the Democratic Party, or should I say undemocratic party, which selected this chick to be the nominee without any election because they can. And they're the ones with super delegates too. The Republicans don't have super delegates, but the Democrats do. Interesting. So there's that. And then there's all of the fucking hackneyed, like, virtue signaling that happens, the over the top, like, we love races, we love this race, we love that race. And then it gets a little bit like, okay, but do you really? You're just pandering at this point. And a lot of it is pandering. I would say at this point in the election cycle that, amazingly, Kamala Harris seems to do the most pandering out of the two of them. Which is crazy because that doesn't make sense. You think the maggots would be all on top of the pandering, but they're not. In my opinion, from what I've seen, and I don't watch every rally of every fucking... I would die if I had to watch every rally that either of these people had. I would go insane and I would die. I would literally just combust. Because no. And it's bullshit on both sides, so I don't want to hear either of them spew it, you know. So anyway, that's all I'm saying, is like, I can look at it very unbiased and very like, I'm not on this side, I'm not on that side. I'm on the people's side, and we are getting fucked on a daily basis while these two are going at it. And we do have 2 Zionist candidates that will one of them be president. And by the way, I was thinking about the inauguration while she was talking. You remember the one with 3 Doors Down? I hope we get a good concert this time. That'd be fun. If Three Doors Down could come, Ba With Da Ba, we gotta have Ba With Da Ba from Kid Rock. He's gonna come for sure. Lee Greenwood's probably gonna come. What's another band that gives a shit about this guy? Oh fuck. There's gotta be other people. I can't remember all the other artists. There's so few. Maybe Brett Favre will sing something. No, I'm kidding. He'll throw a ball or something. I don't know. They'll have some fun, I'm sure. Hulk Hogan. He'll come. Maybe Tony will be invited again. It'll be more appropriate at the inauguration, I'm sure. The material. Let's do on that. But anyway, we'll see how that goes in a couple of months. We'll see how that goes in January. All right. I'm trying to remember anything else that I wanted to speak about. I don't think I have anything else to say. I'm watching Terrifier 3 today on Halloween. How perfect. Although it could have been Christmas too. But I'm finally watching Terrifier 3. I'm very excited. And I guess I'll talk about that on the next episode in November if I remember to. In November if I remember. And we'll talk about the selection and how Trump is gonna be president, which is gonna be crazy. But we'll see how that goes.